EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. That's the veteran Justin Tucker, ready to get this one started. Off we go from Santa Clara. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. To the left side, makes punt by Felton. He's close to a first down, to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up a first down.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for Minnesota. 52 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment. Here's a design run, and it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the 1.
To the goal line and in. 5 Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
The kick is good.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And that is incomplete.
So with these RPOs, Mike, it really just comes down to trusting your quarterback to make split-second decisions and make the right read. And if you don't, you kind of just waste the down, and that's what we saw here.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and then makes a huge tackle short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From his end zone, Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
A big play after being backed up. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Try again, it's 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Minnesota. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Niners' 32-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Quick throw taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up. Complete, and this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. This one caught the 4, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Minnesota. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
His kick is good. That's the score. Vikings 14, 49ers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. First and 10 for Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. It's caught. This is Ayuk. It'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a loss of a yard.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. I need two. Yellow. 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 Here we go. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Yellow. 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 Up.
Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make it.
He'll air it out down the middle. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big play for Minnesota. 56 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Tight end on the move left. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. And this one is caught with momentum. That'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. He could not get himself turned upfield.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go with him again. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A pretty big swing here in the mindset of the defense. Before the play, you're thinking, man, we're on the 1-yard line. Pretty likely that it ends with a touchdown. But instead, you send them back 5 yards, and your chances of holding them to 3 just go up.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Vikings. Now, the extra point. His kick is good. The Vikings will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
49ers, 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Yellow. Up.
Purdy now on second down. Jonathan Bernard getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's third down.
early in this drive. They're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection. I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
21. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. That's a 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Watch out!
Here's Purdy. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Purdy. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
35-yard line.
Yellow. Line around, up. Yellow. Stop.
Purdy going to put it up again. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
49er 1st down.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now, Watkins on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hands up.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Yellow.
Purdy to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, Looks like much of the same.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Up.
They'll go with Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. From their own territory. What a play on 4th down. An even 40 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Outside. Yellow. Final rush. Up.
To throw, Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Purdy again. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey.
That's a gain of 8.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Outside. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And the 49er
Get
first
set,
down.
get set. Up.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
18. 22. Yellow.
Now Purdy. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Tucker is good on the extra point. And the 49ers get back in it. It is 21-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Track 60. Here we go, set. 19, track. Go, set. You got it. Check up.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 16.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. On play action, here's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Brings up 4th.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
Minnesota.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area, you have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
The play lost a yard.
The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these 2 teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Minnesota. The extra point is good, and the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he searches for a gain of about 5.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Flush to his right. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. Hot.
Now it's McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got a man. That's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Purdy now on 2nd down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Yellow. 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 Up.
Now Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll begin here on the ground. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. No problem there on the extra point. The Vikings are going to extend their lead.
49ers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They run once more with McCaffrey.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, 49ers.
So often we think 3rd down, pass. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground, kind of flip the script a little bit, keep defenses guessing throughout the game, and it leads to a big pickup.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. This defense falls over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave them with a 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. 1st down and more inside the 15. And he's in! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Tucker for the point out.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer.
49ers 14.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. They'll stick with him again. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
We'll try to pick this up with a jet sweep. And he is going to have a Vikings 1st down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
The Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.